Hi folks, this is Lee Gettess with the Market Sense for the week of October 2nd, 2018. As always, the charts in this presentation are provided to us by Gettess and their Trade Navigator software. And looking at a weekly bond market chart here, you can see after a pretty deep sell-off here for 3 weeks, they've just sort of consolidated or are consolidating near that low. Tough to tell. This could break either way. I think we're probably looking at them going at least to the 141 area this week, possibly up closer to 142 in the upper moving average. If they're not turning up from here, and if this isn't a little base to go back up from, they could be in a lot of trouble. I mean, they have the old lows down here in the mid 138 area, but if they take that out, they could go lower, and I mean lower for a while. Big picture perspective, they basically had a 35-year bull move that went from 1981 up to 2016. They've been coming down a little bit since then. It doesn't mean they can't base and go back up from here, but you have to remember they could go down a long time just to kind of match what they did on the upside. So just helps to have that perspective. I'm still looking for them possibly to go up this week. The 139.16 area should be support. That's the little blue line down there, which there's my cursor. It's a little blue line right there is 139.16. You know, they're still inside the previous week, and this week was not inside the previous week to that, but it was just kind of a consolidation, open and closed about where the same spot, and it looks like they might be doing the same thing this week. So that could shrink down and set up a breakout, but for now I'm looking for reasons to buy them. Stocks, well, there's no reason not to buy them except you can't find good support to buy. Last week was an inside week after making new all-time highs here, and this week they're still, grinding their way up, looking strong regardless of what the news is. The best support is right around 29.14. That's this middle green moving average here, and you can see last week they managed to stay just slightly above it, and they're doing the same thing so far this week. There was a possibility of resistance around 29.35. Yeah, that's right. The congregation of the red line and the blue line, sort of. They could be holding that, but if they do so, they're kind of doing it sloppy, and I don't really want to sell it anyway. It's just, market made new all-time highs. Not anxious to sell. I think the real potential signal here, and I'm not suggesting it's likely, but the real potential signal here would be if they break the lower moving average. That would be the red line down here. If they break below that, let's call that 28.85. If they break below that, that could be the first indication that they may want to leg down, because they have been going up for a long time here. But unless they do that, I think you have to consider the trend's still up and just keep looking for ways to buy support. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself.